Also, I just realized that the stream had stopped at some point, so I'm gonna have to
Did it?
edit. It did. I don't know why.
Hmm.
So we missed the whole Final Fantasy thing. So long story, and probably the drink thing. So well, this is the whiskey he brought me, and I'm drinking it on the rocks. I do not condone alcoholism. I just have to say that for streaming related purposes.
I condone alcoholism. I am Scottish.
That's different.
Alcoholism is the best.
Um. Anyway, so what we talked about, because I don't know when the stream cut out, and I'll have to edit the audio parts together because I am going to probably start posting these on podcast platforms. Uh, the Final Fantasy Gauntlet series. I am debating on if I am going to stream or record it, and the main factor is that I know it's going to be grindy because I'm doing 100% in one as well in one playthrough if I can do it in one playthrough. Some games won't let me, obviously.
Yep.
Um, yeah. And then there is also the
Never.
debate. There's several different versions. So the one thing that I kind of hate about the Pixel remaster for 1 and 2 is they didn't include the extra stuff that they added to some other versions. Um, so like in one
I
they
still.
in one they
I think the Pixel Remastered is the best versions of those games.
well, it is the version I'm gonna do for the 100%. I just am debating, like in the case of like 1 and 2. I'm debating about potentially going back and going through the alternative versions that have the extra dungeons, but I would only do probably the extra dungeons at that point for that.
Hmm.
So I am debating about maybe adding that in. Um, and I also probably will not keep it limited to the numbered series. One, because I'm going to do WoF. I feel like WoF is an honorary numbered series, but
Uh, yeah, and yeah, you're doing the numbered single player series,
yes,
not including the multiplayer.
yeah, I might include the multiplayer if it gets like super popular, but otherwise I'm not going to pay a subscription because 5,000 hours of content in Final Fantasy 14 alone sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it is.
But there are some other Final Fantasy games that have come out, like Tactics, that I'd like to visit. Um,
I'm actually looking forward to that.
yeah, and
Even if Snooky's like, it's not real, it's not the real Final Fantasy Tactics, blah 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 blah. Yes, Snooky.
that is what Snoogie be saying.
Yep. Uh, uh, yeah. We've still
Outside,
got to watch the next episode of Last of Us 2 as well.
we do. Oh, so I watched the Golden Globes
Okay.
last night with Maddie, and we saw Bella Ramsey because she was up for a nomination. Um,
Okay.
and I basically told her if Bella Ramsey wins, this is 100% like fixed and fake news. She didn't win,
Yes.
fortunately. It was like strongest. It was like best female lead actress in a drama series. So of course Bella Ramsey was there for Last of Us. She did not win, and I was happy about that.
Yep. She doesn't really deserve it.
Nope. But it was funny. Maddie's like, "How do you know she's a bad actor?" I'm like, "Cause she plays one-dimensional characters, which are her,
Yeah.
which are herself."
Yeah, she's not the greatest actress. She's very dull.
I also leaned over and said, "Man, I love awards season because it's when I get to hear about things that I've never heard about until now."
Yeah, because they've paid money to get into it.
Yeah, I know, it's just funny. I
Gotta love that.
I just heard about all these different things. I'm like, I have literally heard no one talk about this series. So why is it here?
Probably.
Why is it here?
I've not even. I didn't look at the Oscars at all, and I don't really care.
Well, the Oscars haven't fully completed yet. I think they're a couple weekends from now.
Okay. I didn't really care about them at all anyway. Like, I don't care who's in them anymore. I did care back when Ricky Gervais was in it, but I didn't even care about what it was. Like, who was in it. I just cared about his jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's probably so safe and shit.
Yeah.
And isn't the Oscars the one where it's like you can't say you cannot get an Oscar nomination if you don't have certain things in it.
I think so. Yeah.
Like you have to have one of every single thing. You have to have one of every single race in it. You have to have someone of every single disability in it and shit like that. And you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Is that the Oscars?
I think so.
And then some Norwegian, the really cool Norwegian guy, I forget his name, but they're like, you won't get a nomination if you don't do this. He's like, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't bother me. Like, good. It shouldn't. They're just dicks.
Oh, I remember our last podcast we were doing Game Awards predictions.
Oh yeah,
And I don't remember, but we were correct on Claire Obscure Expedition 33 winning Game of the
it
Year.
won basically everything.
Yeah. So that was good.
And then
Except now for some reason a bunch of people are against it now. They're like, "Oh, it was a cop out, blah blah blah." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
it was fuck. So I played it. It was good. It's not the best game I've ever played. Is it Game of the Year? Fuck yes. It's just not the best game I've ever played. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've played much better games, but I don't care if it's not the best game ever. It was just the best game this year
Mm-hmm.
because there weren't many good games this year. Well, last year, and the
So,
good games aren't going to be in it anyway.
yeah. I mean, what? There was a couple good games that came out this year. Not obviously not talking for a single platform. We're talking widespread, like Steam, PS4, Xbox. Because if we talked about a single platform, you'd have to include some of the Nintendo Switch games, Switch 2 games, which I think the only one I saw on it was Donkey Kong Bonanza, was in the Game Awards, and that was pretty much it. But I don't think it even won.
It did win something.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I have the game. I
Um.
haven't played it yet. Um, but yeah, I mean, obviously, we're not talking about games that are limited to one platform.
Like best performance to me, I don't think it should have been her that got it. I thought it should have been. I don't remember who's who, but it should have been one of the other. It should have been one of the guys, unless Jennifer English is the main lassie.
Mm,
But I'm pretty sure someone won it. I'm pretty sure Donkey Kong won with something.
probably.
I don't remember what though. But Claire Obscur won basically everything.
Yeah,
It was insane.
yeah, it's great. Honestly, I'm
I
glad.
still not a big fan that they won Best Music because Woodkid is fucking amazing,
What Kid is amazing. Yeah.
and Woodkid is Death Stranding 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yep, no, that should have won it because it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was happy with the Game Awards turnout for the most part, though. It
yeah,
was it was pretty much
I
almost I was watching it and was like, okay, so Alti and I pretty much predicted the Game Awards.
yeah, a lot of them we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't understand best ongoing being No Man's Sky because it's the best love. It's got the most love game, but the best ongoing should have been Fortnite because Fortnite is the best game out of all them.
Yeah.
It's the most popular.
Yeah.
Like so, it's weird that it was No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky very few like best community support should have been No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you see that Clear Obscure also got removed from the Indie Games Awards because they used AI
Uh, of course.
for some of their things? They didn't use AI for the whole fucking game. They
I
just used it here and there.
so I've had this conversation um with the wife actually a lot because she's, artistic and actually does artistic things. And she asked me if I think AI's, AI art or AI music or any of that is going to be around to stay, and I pretty much just say yes. And actually at a certain point people are just going to stop caring.
Donkey Kong Bonanza won Best Family.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
I actually don't hate the AI stuff because I listen to a lot of AI music
Yeah, AI's fine.
recently.
AI's fine. I mean, there is a lot of AI slop videos on
Oh,
YouTube
there's a
now.
shit ton of slop.
But I mean, there was a lot of slop when humans were making crap, so
Yep.
yeah, it's fine.
There was.
It's fine. I mean, at a certain point, just even the vocal minority, because that's really what it is going to just they're gonna lose that battle, and then they're just gonna go on to something else. So
Yeah. Like you shouldn't work against AI. You should work with AI.
yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty much how it should be. I just don't let it like if you work with AI, it's not going to take your job.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people that are going to work against AI. It's going to be taking their job.
Yep.
And you're meant to be using AI as like uh, a starter or a helper, not to do your work.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like a tool, not the end product.
Yes. So like for artists, you use AI to either help you like start a design or to finish off a design. It's not you don't like people that use AI to make the entire fucking thing. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Music is different. I quite like some of the music, but people have to create the song and then feed it into an AI thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still doing things. You're still working with the AI rather than going here AI do everything, including the lyrics.
Yep.
Um, yeah, and I don't like. It's really annoying that some things like the Indie Game Awards is just like nah, clear obscure. You can't win anything because you used some AI.
Yeah.
It's like, but everybody's going to be using AI soon.
Well, and also, I bet on the Indie Game Awards, someone in there who's going to win probably used AI for something, like whether it's to write out text or smooth graphics or do things like that. Like, there's no way that at this point, especially indie developers who are already on a very tight, strained budget anyway, and AI can just help expedite their final product for a
Yep.
lower cost. Like, there's no way no one's doing that.
Nope.
I just can't wait
Yeah, it
until
should be.
the robots overtake us all and put us into peaceful visualizations.
Yeah, we're all going to be fed into the machine.
Yep.
Fed to the machine.
Hello, Usher, Blossom Phoenix World. Um, yeah. So the main things, since it is obviously the new year since we have last talked, it'd be cool to discuss some of our goals for the next year. Other than day trading, because obviously that's the thing that's on both of our goals. What are you looking forward to either doing or having happen this year?
Uh, this year, 2026. Um, what do I want to do this year? I'm going to Comic Con. Well, I don't really have any plans that I want to do. I want to get the utility room in my house sorted out so that it can be my game, well, my tabletop room plus his ant room. But that's got a lot of stuff that I forgot that I have to do. I have to insulate the whole fucking room because we tried having his ants in there and it's so goddamn cold in that room compared to the rest of the house. Um,
You want to get
and
better?
then yeah, that's about it. We got holidays and shit, but
Yeah. Well,
um,
Usher wants to get better at cooking. And in the chat, Usher, tell us you're the best meal you've ever made. But for me, um, I think the thing that I want to probably do the most is actually start up. Well, I don't want to say startup because I have started up, but like be a lot better on some of the projects I'm working on, like YouTube and writing my book and things like that. So I actually want to get some creative stuff done because it felt like for the last year planning the wedding, I didn't get to do a lot of that. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that.
yeah, you don't really get to do much when you're planning a wedding.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. So looking forward on doing to do that. The wife wants to get started on her channel, whether that's in like an Instagram channel or whatever. Um, Pasta with sour cream. That sounds so good. I might be hungry. I'm just snacking on pizza rolls right now because they're um, basic husband survival food, I guess.
Husband survival food. Okay.
Husbands, I don't know. Uh,
Why
uh,
can't I see the chat?
I don't know. It should be
That's
coming.
weird.
It should be coming through.
Yeah, it's being weird. That's
Y-
all.
YouTube has been weird lately. Um, and so I'll probably end up helping the wife get her channel started as well. And then there's obviously like our shared TikTok channel where we, I don't know, mostly tell dad jokes or do Cards Against Humanity stuff. So
Yep. I did get so me and the missus Rebecca got something from her brother, which we'll be trying out, and it's a Studio Ghibli cookbook.
ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, we're trying out our first thing, and it's the curry from Castle in the Sky.
Mm.
Uh, but otherwise, yeah, I'm already a decent cook. I love to cook anyway.
Yeah, I like cooking now that I have someone to cook for. So the main thing
Yeah.
that the main
Yes.
the main problem I had when I was on my own is yeah, I can cook and I make some pretty tasty food, but I could not because I was so used to cooking for my family when I was out on my own. I could not make just for one person. It was like impossible. So I just ended up throwing a bunch of food away, which is why I kind of wasn't really cooking that much until I met my wife. Um, so I am looking forward to cooking a little bit more too, and actually trying out different recipes that I've kind of saved. And we also got a really fun cookbook as part of the wedding. Um, oh, thanks, Usher. Um, we got a really fun cookbook as part of the wedding. The Snoop Dogg from Crook to Cook cookbook.
Okay.
So it'll be fun to read through those recipes and see Snoop Dogg's taste on or take on cooking. Everything has the wacky tobacco, I bet.
Probably. At least you can have it in every single fucking thing.
That's true.
We can't. I found out recently that if you are applying for certain jobs
Mm-hmm.
in Britain and you go to say a country slash state that it's legal to have weed
Mm-hmm.
and you come back and you get drug tested, you can't take the job.
Weird.
I didn't know that. But that makes sense because you can't. So, like, an American couldn't come to Scotland and have sex with a 16-year-old.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I get it. It's the same with, like, you can't go from Britain to, like, Japan or the Philippines and have sex with a 13-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. And then I guess it comes the same with, like, all drugs are illegal in this country. So, if you go to another country to have the drugs come back and you get a drug test, then there isn't. You're probably not going to get put in prison, but you're definitely not going to get the job that you're applying for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's similar for because I know that this was a big thing when I was in high school was people would think about taking vacations to countries where the drinking age was obviously below 21, and then they'd find out when they got there that they couldn't have a drink like everyone else in the country could because they still had to abide by American laws.
No,
Really?
yeah. If under 21 comes to Britain, they can drink.
Huh. It must have been the
Like,
country. It must have been the countries they were going to though, because they came back and they're like, "Yeah, I thought I was going to go here and be able to drink before I was 21, but then every time I tried to order a drink at a restaurant, they said, "Oh no, you're American, you can't."
I've never
Hmm.
like we don't get told any of that shit in Tesco's. It's not oh, if they're American they can't buy it unless they're over 21. No. Um it's not like I can go over to America and have if when Riley's 18 he can't drink in America.
Hmm.
It's yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm old as shit, so I can do
I
every.
know.
I can do every illegal
Like
thing. Illegal thing anyway.
you can so the laws are from the country you live in. You're not living in. You're going to, but once you go back, you've technically broken that law.
Ah,
That's with the like having sex with a 13-year-old in the Philippines. It's fine in the Philippines until you come back home.
yeah.
And like a lot of people get caught in places like that where the sex age is under the age of 16 because most countries in the world is 16, and it's the same with like I don't know how many countries it's legal to have, say, cocaine and stuff. But if it is and someone goes over has cocaine, then once they come back, there's a chance that they'll get arrested when they come back. They can't get arrested in the country they're currently in because
Hmm.
it's legal there.
Makes sense. That actually brings us to an interesting point that I've seen become more of a normal thing. So we agree that 18-year-olds are adults, right? Legally, right?
I say 16-year-olds, but yeah,
Okay, but like worldwide, if you're 18, you're a legal adult.
yeah,
Like that, like that's just the view. Um, it's always interesting because now in America, we're currently having this thing where people are getting shamed for going after 18-year-olds. When they're legal adults, like dating an 18-year-old. Um, and basically everyone's like, "Oh no, you're just so gross." They just barely turned legal, and I'm like, "Well, they're both consenting adults, so like, as long as nothing illegal's happening, then it's fine, right?"
I
I w-
think it's not
I was gonna say,
night. It's not like it's frowned upon to do it.
yeah. I mean, I personally would never date an 18-year-old. It just I'm not at that stage of life, and I personally am annoyed by most 18-year-olds. I'm annoyed by most people
Yeah,
under.
yeah,
I'm annoyed by most people under 25, honestly. Um,
yeah.
so so like that's kind of my limit at this point is like you have to at least be like 28, 29 because I'm getting older and I'm in a different stage of life and I want you to be in at least in a similar stage of life.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same here.
But yeah, I find it funny. And it's the ironic thing is the same people condemning it are also the same people who praise women using their body for sugar daddies to get a bunch of money.
Yeah,
It's the hypocritical aspect.
yeah, you're wrong for dating this person, but this one is right for dating you. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
So, but if I'm not allowed to date them, then I shouldn't. Then they won't get a sugar daddy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know, it's just funny. What do we like? Sports, movies, shows, etc. We both of us like movies and shows. Normally on this podcast we try and find a show or movie that we watch and kind of review as part of the podcast. We we end up talking a lot about video games because that's just something that's important to both of us. Sports, I am my state's team fan, like hyper fan, and then like other sports I only pay attention to because of sports betting. And Ulti doesn't really care about sports ball.
No, don't give a fuck about sports at all.
But we like movie, we like shows, we like video games, and we like finance in the stock market, essentially. Um,
Yeah,
which is the four things that pretty much we live in all the time. Especially now in this season. Maybe we'll care less about what the stock market is doing if we ever actually become, ultra wealthy.
if only.
But with our track record, that'll be years from now. So
Yeah, it will be.
have we ever watched Harry Potter? We have. Um,
I hate Harry Potter.
he hates Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter. I don't know how to feel about the new series that's going to be coming out. I don't know.
I don't like Harry Potter.
Yeah, I like Harry Potter. I kind of grew up with it though, which is probably, you know, um,
I'm not much older than you.
that's true. I was young. I was younger though when Harry Potter was popular.
It came out when I was like 12.
Yeah. Well, I was like 7 or 8. So.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, I don't really enjoy it. Um, yeah.
um. Fine with the new series of Harry Potter. Just don't know how much to feel about it either. Yeah, I mean,
I just think it's stupid that they're changing Snape to a black person.
yeah. My problem is that the whole the maybe not the whole reason, but the basic premise of why they're making Harry Potter is because Hollywood as a whole disagrees with J.K. Rowling. Um, I'm not saying she's a great person. I don't really like her that much either, but it's for different reasons in Hollywood.
I've never liked her. I don't like her because I live in Scotland and I've not liked her for such a long time.
You didn't like her before it was cool to not like her.
Yeah. So in Scotland, when we were having the first migration crisis way back when, she was like, "Oh, we should bring all the migrants in," and then someone said, "Why don't you let them go into one of your 5 mansions?" And she just didn't say a fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, "Nah, I don't like this bitch."
Yeah. Well, now the reason to not like her is because she.
Oh, the transphobic thing, I don't give a fuck about.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not even transphobic. It's just I think when like females are females and males are males. That's that's how she feels, and it's like, well, that's just true.
Yeah.
Oh no, I might get arrested in my country for thinking that.
Yep. No, it is. Oh yeah, that's right. Because your country actually has laws against that.
Yeah.
I live in America where you can say anything. You just might be canceled for it.
Yeah, my country's dumb.
Yeah. Although I will say in America, getting canceled is usually not that bad unless you do something really bad, and then you probably should be canceled. So most people are just, you know, kind of over cancel culture as a whole. Yeah. Anyway, so we also sure we also talk about world events sometimes. Um, so we're going to segue into that because America did a F yeah moment. Um,
If around a FAFO moment.
yeah, we did a FAFO moment. So
Yeah.
yeah, in case anyone who's listening is not aware, there was a tactical operation to retrieve a certain dictator that most people would agree is a very terrible person. Um, and it has now started this political debate about how we did it illegally.
Yeah. It's illegal unless one of the Democrats does it.
Mm-hmm.
It's illegal unless Obama. I bet you if Obama did it, it'd be fine.
Probably. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So Maduro got or Maduro or however you say his name,
I
um,
don't know.
got taken, and it's funny because all the memes that I've seen come out of it, from the Republican side of things, because Republicans are memeing it now, because the
Yep.
Democrats basically were like, no, send him back to his country and blah 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 blah. And it's funny. Oh, so you're okay with us sending them back to their country now, huh?
Yeah.
our it's funny how we went from no King's Day to uh release that dictator in only 77 days.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're a dictator, and then it's like, ah, you took you've captured the dictator. Save him. It's like, what? Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's funny because if you read bipartisan news, not one side or the other, they they come out with like, Venezuelans as a whole are afraid of what's going to happen next, but they have, for the first time in their lives, they have hope.
Yeah, of course I have hope.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, now everyone's trying to get Trumpy Dumpy, like arrested in the UN court or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. I don't like either side, so I don't have I don't have loyalty to either one.
Yeah, and you know how I feel about them. I'm re not Republican. No, I'm not a Republican. I am a libertarian. I don't like government in general.
Same. I find as I get older, I lean very libertarian. Government bad.
Yep. I would love to see a libertarian government. It's tempting to want to move to Argentina because of their libertarian government.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you move to Argentina, you and I would be a lot closer in time zones.
Yeah, I know. The missus won't move. She
Yeah.
likes it here.
Well, it's funny. So my missus was all gun ho about moving until two things happened. Um, the first one is her nephew was born, and they live in Colorado. And then the second one is I her and I got married, and so now she's like, yeah, like we could just stay in Colorado forever, and I'm like, yeah, like that's what I've been saying. We can. We don't have to move. But I mean, honestly,
You don't.
well, and I've told her like if I'm going to move, it's not going to be to anywhere in the United States.
Okay.
If I move, it's going to be across the sea. Whether that's
Yeah.
Scotland or maybe I just want to be a lazy piece of shit and live in Italy. I don't know.
I want to be lazy. I want to move to Italy.
Something like that.
What a place.
Hey, I mean the coast, man. The coast looks beautiful in every uh, documentary I see about it. So,
Yeah,
and the
it's
food.
a very pretty place.
I was gonna say, and the food. That too. That's two ways to get me to move to some place. Have a nice
Really.
coat. Have a nice coast or food.
Yeah, yeah. It, I don't blame you.
Yeah, but I do love the mountains. I mean, the mountains are great. They're even better.
And it definitely has a lot of mountains there.
Yes.
So do we, but yeah. And it would be nice to see yous here.
Yeah. Yeah. There's been a few things that have happened that maybe make Scotland happen next year as opposed to this year. Um, we found
Okay.
out. Yeah, we found out a few plans that may change our thing. She's not pregnant. I should probably clarify that because I'm being cryptic.
Okay.
She is not pregnant. But her mom is graduating with her master's degree and wants to take a family vacation. And we still have our honeymoon to plan for. So adding a family vacation cost on top of it is going to be a bit. And then there's also going to be a family reunion later this year. And so her PTO is going to be much more limited than mine is because I have a good PTO package, but she gets less PTO per paycheck because she gets more holidays than I do. Is how it works.
Okay.
And so, um, doing a Scotland trip, especially the way we wanted to do it, which is like probably a good 5 or 6 days in Scotland, and then maybe go to Ireland and Britain, like kind of do that entire UK circle. Um, is becoming less feasible, unfortunately,
Yeah.
and for this year. Um, so it's probably going to be a next year type of thing. And at that point, we may or may not have a little one on the way. I don't know because that kind of meets our timeline of at least being married a year before we have kids. So that could happen.
It could.
It could. I mean, it could happen anytime. We for right now we know she's not pregnant.
For right now.
For right now, while we've been prudent in control, but children like to not obey controls. So
Yes, they do not. Yeah, so I was going to say, like, if you do, or when you do want to come over, and the reason why I suggest July, well, it's the hottest month. July, August, September are our hot months.
hmm
And in July, we always go to the biggest theme park in Britain every year.
okay,
And if you came up, you could go to England and then meet us at what is called Alton Towers. We could all spend a day in Alton Towers, and then head up together to Scotland.
okay,
Yeah, that was that.
all right. Yeah, we'll plan around that time next year. Um, this year, unfortunately, is probably not going to be feasible because we do actually want to have our honeymoon no later than our first anniversary. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be annoying as hell in America. The fact that that's a thing, like it's not a thing here. I could go for I could just do PTO base or holidays here in Britain basically anytime I fucking want.
Yeah, yeah, that is nice. And some companies offer that. Just neither of ours do. Like I said though, my PTO package is better than hers, so I get a lot more usually. Unfortunately, she doesn't get that much.
That sucks.
It does. It does. She also just changed um her schedule to her job. So I don't get to see her until 7 now. 7:30 really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I get to see her in the morning cuz now she obviously leaves later and I work from home most of the week. So that part is nice. But yeah, what I don't even know. You're finished with all the Final Fantasy stuff now, right? Like you've completely finished?
No, I've got Stranger Things, yes. Strangers in Paradise, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Okay.
Strangers Paradise. I've got Final Fantasy Tactics to do, and I want to say there was another Final Fantasy, but I don't remember which one. I remember we were looking this up and we couldn't find out what the fuck I was talking about.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know. I had a feeling there was something else I want. Okay, night night.
Good
Yeah,
night.
I had a feeling I was wanting to do something, but I don't know what it is. So,
Yeah.
I guess not.
I have I mean, running one, two, three, four gaming channels technically. If I want to include the no commentary one, which I have not recorded for in a long time. That's the one that if I either feel sick or just don't feel like talking at all, then I can still record something. Um, I have a good amount of content that I need to plan out and series that I need to plan out. I think I have pretty much decided that the new main channel, if you can call it that, um, the actual No Dragons Please channel and not the podcast Dragon channel, is going to be the home of the Final Fantasy Gauntlet, and I'll probably stream it because why not? Um, but there's other like series that I want to do. Like I want to play Clair Obscur, because I've heard great things about it. Based on what you've told me, playing Death Stranding would be pretty fun too.
It is.
Um, there's at least the first Last of Us that I want to play. I don't know how I feel about part two. Um, I don't know if I'll play that. I might, just because it's Last of Us, and I did like the original game. But there's a lot of games I want to get through. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I have a massive library at this point, and if I don't start playing them now, I'll probably die before I even have the idea of having somewhat 10% of them done.
Yeah, yeah. You will never get them done
Yeah,
if you don't start now.
yeah. So I do want to start, and I don't know. I've been at a point in my life for the last few ish years, like maybe 5 or 6, that I've just been too busy to really game and record, and I miss it. It was fun when I was able to do it consistently.
It is, but you get old and shit happens.
Yep, that's true. Also, part of it is like I'd like to actually get some of my games played before the missus and I start having kids. So, because at that point, probably not going to have any time.
No, you don't. You don't get much time.
Yeah, I'll have to be like you and wake up at like 3 in the morning when everyone's asleep to do something.
Yeah, what do I get up for Riley to go to school, which is he gets up at about 7:30, so I get up about 8 in the morning, and then record from 8:30 till about 10:30ish,
Mm-hmm.
and then I stay awake till about 2 in the morning. So I get about 6 hours sleep a day,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine.
Yeah. I get about that. But that's because right now the missus doesn't get home till 7, so by the time we eat dinner normally, although tonight's probably just going to be us scrounging up our own things. But by the time we eat dinner normally and then watch a couple shows, it's like 11 o'clock or midnight here. And then I obviously wake up at 6 to do the day trading. So,
Yes.
although lately I've been waking up slightly before that. I actually was up at 5:30 this morning, but I decided to go back to sleep until 6.
Okay.
So, but lately when I've been waking up before my alarm clock, I actually just stay up because then it kind of just sucks and I feel tired normally after going back to sleep.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Also, you know what I realized as part of the Podcast Dragon channel rebrand and getting rid of all the old content?
What?
We are not required any longer, because it's not in writing or video format, and this is something that we absolutely did not agree to ever in our lives. That if any of these episodes gets 10 likes,
Oh,
that we would, yeah.
can't happen if we don't have it, the channel anymore.
Yeah, it can't happen if there's no evidence.
Sure.
That's how that
That's
works,
how it
right?
works.
That's how it works.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yeah. Um,
I'm not complaining.
Me neither. That also reminds me, before this Friday, when we're going to play with Nova and all them, I have to reinstall Valheim and make sure that I can still get to the world that we had.
Oh
Because
yeah.
new computer. So, if we can't, we can either start the Valheim over or we can just decide on a different game.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
I forgot you changed computer and all that shit, so might have to deal with shit.
yeah, it should be backed up on the Steam Cloud because that's how I had it. But I don't know. Because Valheim is kind of a weird game sometimes, and when you think something should be backed up on the Steam Cloud, it's not.
Okay.
But yes, I do love my new computer, by the way. It's great.
It's definitely OnlyFans.
It is only fancy, right?
It's got a shit ton of fans.
It does. When I unboxed it, I was like, holy crap, that's a lot. Oh well. Um, I did buy the missus a Sims game for the PS5 because she wants to start playing cozy games.
You've got a PS5.
I've had a PS5.
Fancy dancy. Nah, I know you've had a PS5 for a while.
Probably
I
the most
never bothered with it.
I was gonna say probably the most underutilized console I've ever owned, if I'm being honest.
Oh, like my PS4, I've I bought it for one game and yep, not really used it since.
I think I even used my Xbox One more than I've used the PS5, and I was never really like, I bought an Xbox One just to say that I had the console. Essentially, I was like, yeah, I had all the last generation consoles. I have an Xbox One and a PS4, And what would that have been? The Wii U? The Wii U, I think. Or would it be the Switch? I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. But I always tend to buy the consoles because I'm a bit of a collector and I like saying that I have things. Even though probably it's a waste of my money because most of the games I play now are just on PC anyway. So,
Yeah, they are.
mhm. I mean,
Most games are on PC.
I was gonna say really the only consoles I should be buying is Nintendo consoles because those are the ones that aren't on PC. Well,
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a lot of shit on on PlayStation that's not on consoles. It's not on, yeah, that's not on PC either.
yeah. I feel I
But
feel I feel
a
like
lot of it
place
is starting to come out.
I was gonna say I feel like PlayStation has gotten not as terrible with that lately. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, for example, that was on the PS4. I was fairly certain that was never coming to PC ever because it was a PlayStation exclusive, and I just figured that's what they were gonna do, and then it eventually did. I
It
mean,
did.
all the Final Fantasies also eventually came to Steam. Well,
They did. And it's great.
mm-hmm. I
I'm
mean,
so happy they came out to Steam.
even Kingdom Hearts eventually came to Steam.
Yep, it did. It's great.
I
I've
uh
not played it on Steam yet, but it's great that it's on Steam.
it is. I realized so Kingdom Hearts Gauntlet is another one that I eventually want to do. Um which consists of like 4 games, I think, really. If I actually technically it consists of only 2 if I have the all-in-one package, which just has all the games. So never mind. Um but I realized how janky Kingdom Hearts 1 was since I played Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3.
Oh,
And I'm like, I'm not looking forward to the jankiness.
still not a big fan of Kingdom Hearts 3 though.
Yeah. They made us wait too long. And they're doing the same exact thing for Kingdom Hearts 4 at this point. So,
Are they?
I mean, pretty much. It's
Oh
been.
yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to take forever. Yeah. I don't even know when that's coming fucking out.
Well,
If it ever fucking does.
I was going to say they did a worse thing for Kingdom Hearts 4. And I think it's because they scarred themselves for Kingdom Hearts 3. They released a trailer of Kingdom Hearts 4 initial gameplay, which they
Yeah, they
didn't
did, didn't they?
which they didn't
Ages
do,
ago.
which they yeah, ages ago, like later in the year that they released Kingdom Hearts 3. Um
Yeah, they did that ages ago, didn't they?
and so they gave you hope. They're like, "Oh, it's not going to be as long of a development cycle. Great. Fantastic." And then they did a worse thing than they did in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because at least in Kingdom Hearts 3, they would still kind of feed information about Kingdom Hearts 3 and be like, ah, da da da, ah, da 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 da. Uh, they released that trailer and then have gone dead silent on how Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming.
Yep, they have.
So much to the point that Kingdom Hearts YouTubers meme it and they're like, it's been over 1,000 days and we've heard no news.
I have grown old.
I have grown old.
See this beard? I didn't have it. I'd never even had pubes when it when they told us we were going to have it.
I mean, it was 13 years between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 finally releasing, but at least we had other games. We haven't had
Yeah,
we haven't had other games for Kingdom Hearts between Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 4.
No, you haven't.
I'm gonna die before this series actually ends.
You might.
I think I will. They're gonna release Kingdom Hearts 4 and get me hyped for Kingdom Hearts 5, and then I'll be like 55 years old when it releases. And then that'll probably be the last Kingdom Hearts I ever play, because the next time that they'll release it, I'll be like 80 and probably unable to play.
What's the development cycle between them right now?
Well, it's 6 years. No, it's good. It's almost 7 years.
So between 2 and 3 was what, 10 years?
13
It was
years.
14 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if it does another 14 years, it'll be out in 2033.
Yes.
And then Kingdom Hearts 5 will be out in 2047.
Yes. You can see my valid concern that I'm going to die before I see the conclusion of this series.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay.
It would be not as bad as if they eventually took a Final Fantasy approach and just made a new story, because then I could be okay with it. Because,
yeah, like Final Fantasy, I think it's actually done a really good job at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because what Final Fantasy, whenever they do their thing, like it doesn't matter if it takes fucking 10 years for a mainline Final Fantasy to come out. It's not like it has the same story as the previous ones.
Yeah.
So we don't give a fuck, really.
No, we don't.
Which is awesome.
But Kingdom Hearts has a continuous story. So
it does.
I'm never going to see the story's conclusion. I'm going to die. They're going to milk it till I'm dead.
They will. You're fucked.
I'm fucked. I remember on the Kingdom Hearts 3 intro video when it released to YouTube, which they released, I think, a week before they dropped Kingdom Hearts 3. Instead of everyone being excited, it was like in memoriam to everyone who died before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. They're like, yeah, I remember my buddy Jasper. He really loved this series, and then he died in a car accident 6 years ago. Man, this is for him. I'm like, this is depressing. People have died before they got the next mainline series.
Yeah, they have.
I kind of like, so I like how Final Fantasy does things where you don't have to be invested in the greater numbered series, because you can just pick whichever one and start a new story. I like that. I also like what Star Ocean does, which that's another game that Sniggy will tell you is a bad game. I also like what Star Ocean does, where it is a new story, but it's still in the same universe, so there is some continuity, but it doesn't matter as much because the characters are usually newer characters.
They are, yeah.
And so that's kind of cool too. I do like that. I have pretty much decided that I'm never getting Valkyrie Profile ever again in my life. Like, that's just a series that Square Enix decided that they're done with.
Yes. They're too busy making Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default.
I know, but Valkyrie Profile was so good.
I barely remember it.
Wait, can I talk about all of Record of Ragnarok? No, I can't. I have 3 episodes left. Never mind.
Yeah, I finished it.
Wait. No, I can talk about it. I finished it.
Okay, so yeah, I finished it too.
We could talk about that. I mean, since we haven't watched Last of Us, the entirety of season 3.
I can definitely talk about Record of Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
I have finished it. You finished it, then I take it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And what did you think of it?
I loved the fight between Hades and I don't even remember the guy's name, but the Chinese like emperor.
Oh, yeah.
I loved
Louis John or whatever the fuck.
yeah. I loved that fight. That was amazing. Um and I thought it was very
Yes.
I thought it and its storytelling of both Hades and him were back to season 1 standards. Um
Yes.
and so I was like really excited for the season when I saw that part of it. Um I actually kind of liked Hades, and I kind of was rooting for Hades to win, but
Yeah, I didn't hate Hades either.
well, it was funny because at the end, Hades is just like, I tried, my brothers, I'm so sorry," and you're just like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I feel so bad for him."
yeah, I
It was,
liked him.
yeah, and so that was great. The Beelzebub versus Tesla fight, I liked Beelzebub. Um, Tesla was a little cheesy, and the entire animation for that fight sequence was really weird.
Felt off as fuck, didn't it?
It did. It was weird, and I don't know if that was intentional or they just dropped the ball when rendering the animation. Like it was weird. Um, I thought Tesla was too cocky for sure. Um, Beelzebub having an actual character arc in the middle of the fight was like really interesting.
I liked Beelzebub more than I liked Tesla.
I did. Yeah, same here.
I think the gods this season seemed better characters than the humans this season.
I
Because
agree.
we had Goyong, or whatever the fuck his name is. We had Tesla, and who else? Who was the last one?
Keen Leonidas.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like how they portrayed Leonidas. Uh, and they were facing Hades. So they were facing the devil, and then
The sun.
yeah, and then Ra.
Ra,
So they were
but in
fighting
this,
the devil, and then Ra.
yeah.
No, it's not Ra. It's
It
not
was
Ra they were fighting.
it was
No, he
Apollo.
is Ra, isn't he? But he
He
was Ares, not Ares.
he was Apollo.
Apollo. But
Yeah.
he's also been called Ra and stuff,
Yeah.
is what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I much preferred Apollo
Yep.
over Leonidas. I much preferred what's his face? I preferred Apollo, I preferred Beelzebub, and I preferred Hades.
Yep.
Uh, I didn't mind Tesla's story, but Beelzebub's was better.
Yeah.
And the other two, I didn't really care about. Like, I've heard Leonidas' story enough times to not give a fuck about
Mm-hmm.
anymore.
Yep.
No longer care about him.
I just don't like that they basically portrayed him as a grumpy old man.
Yeah, they really did.
Mm-hmm.
They did not portray him very well. But although I didn't hate everything else.
Yeah. I thought Tesla being in basically a Iron Man suit was hilarious.
Yeah, but the fucking what's it called? The animation was dropped so hard during that fight.
It was. It was.
Especially when it was on him.
Mm-hmm.
When it was on Beelzebub, it was fine. But it was when it was on him, it was like, what the actual fuck is this?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I did think it was interesting that we saw Hilde's lover um, introduced in this season.
I actually thought they would have shown him more during the episode.
I thought so
Not
too.
more, but I thought they were going. I thought he was going to be the fighter for one of the things, but he wasn't, and I was like, "What? Why? Why? I don't give a fuck about him if he's not doing anything."
Yeah. He's just in Tartarus. That's it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah. I was happy to have more Record of Ragnarok. I just wish the animation on Tesla's arc was better.
Yeah, that was definitely a letdown.
And I wish King Leonidas was not portrayed as basically a grumpy old man. Those are my two complaints.
The Leonidas thing was weird. I wasn't a big fan of Leonidas in general in that episode.
Yeah, neither was I.
But yeah, it was good otherwise. Um, I I think I end up skipping so much of the dialogue because again, I'm not in it to listen to the fucking dialogue. I was like, don't care. Especially when it came to Leonidas, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Um,
Apollo's story was interesting. Thought it was funny that the snake or serpent or whatever it was um, ended up showing up for Apollo's fight to watch, and then he couldn't even bear watching.
yeah. Leonidas did win, didn't he?
No, Leonidas lost.
Leonidas lost.
Yeah, so now it's back in favor of the
Oh
gods.
yeah, it is in favor of the gods, but we know the gods aren't going to win.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah. It'd be fucking weird if they let the gods win.
It would be, and all of humanity just gets wiped out. That'd be a terrible.
Yeah,
It'd be
it'd
a
be
terrible.
fucking funny.
It
It'd
would
be a
be.
very like, okay, this is not where I thought this was going.
Yeah. I'm kind of in a weird spot with anime right now because I finished Furin. There's no new Delicious in Dungeon. There's no Shield Hero new season yet. Um, there's no final season of My Hero Academia. Still waiting on that. And then Record of Ragnarok's finished, and those were kind of the five that I had started before the wedding.
I can give you lots of good ones.
Official Gambling Academy is now following. Hey, gambling. We're being followed by a Gambling Academy.
Okay. You know Jujutsu Kaisen just came out.
Oh, did it? Okay, so I have something to watch then.
And then Hell's Paradise is fucking great. But I
Is it?
haven't season 2 just came out.
There was one other one. Oh, Apothecary Diaries is one that I wanted to watch as well.
I haven't watched Apothecary Diaries. Maybe I watched the first season, but yeah. Hell's
Um,
Paradise is really good.
okay,
I don't know much about the second season. It literally just started. It's on episode 1. I think Jujutsu Kaisen has 2 episodes currently.
okay,
So I'm going to be watching Jujutsu Kaisen tomorrow.
nice. I I need to watch Demon Slayer as well. I started the first season, but then I kind of fell off and haven't been able to watch it, so I need to watch that. I guess if I really wanted to just, have something to watch, I could either A, rewatch Bleach so that I can see the last season they came out with.
Oh, Thousand Year War.
Yeah.
Thousand
Or
Years War is definitely worth it.
or if I really hate myself, I mean you know, I'm already a Kingdom Hearts player, so I'm used to
Yeah.
things. I'm used to things never finishing. I could watch One Piece.
Oh, I see. I like One Piece, so I feel that in my bones. That hurts on a personal level for me.
Yeah. It's like, is this gonna be the end of One Piece? No. I guess
Fuck
there
no.
I guess there is the new Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball
series.
Super?
Yeah. Well, not Super. Now it
Daima?
Yeah, Daima. There's Daima that I could watch as well.
Yeah. I don't know how good or bad that is. I don't know
Mm,
anything about it, really.
yeah. I don't know. I'm waiting to see what they do with Dragon Ball Super because they when the creator passed away, whoever took over his stead basically
Oh,
is
he did, didn't he?
yeah, he did. Whoever took
I.
over
Oh.
whoever took over his stead has basically said, "Yeah, everything that happens in the Dragon Ball universe is canon." And you're just like, "What?" So you're saying Dragon Ball GT is canon now? So you're
No.
so you're saying that Goku, when he becomes a kid, somehow loses the ability to go to Super Saiyan God?
Yeah.
What?
Sure.
So you're
You
saying
know shit.
you're saying the most powerful form that Goku's ever had, which is Ultra Instinct, is somehow not present in GT. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. That guy came out with that. He's like, yeah, it's all canon. Actually, everything that happens in Dragon Ball is canon. It's like you do realize there's a large movie universe that's not canon, right?
Yeah. I forgot that Akira Toriyama died.
He did. It was a very sad day.
Uh, Technically Dragon Ball never finished, but technically it did.
Mm-hmm.
Like the end of Dragon Ball Z is the end of Dragon Ball, I would say. Like there is Super, but I didn't really care to like I enjoyed Super more than GT, but it's not. I don't care at the same time.
GT
It,
was so after watching Dragon Ball Z and then GT coming out, I was like kind of excited to see more of Goku's story, and then they did GT, and I'm like, I hate this.
GT wasn't good.
And then they did Super, and I'm like, okay, like this is okay, but it just doesn't have the appeal that Dragon Ball Z did. So
Yeah, it really doesn't. Like, yeah, it's not terrible. Like Dragon Ball Super has the flashiness and stuff like that, and it's fun to watch, but it's not Dragon Ball.
it's not. And then the main problem that that I have, so in Dragon Ball Z, Goku's not a complete idiot. Like he understands fighting tactics and things like that.
Yes.
But in GT and Super, they kind of make him a little dumb.
Do they make him a little dumb in uh Super?
A little bit, because a lot of Super is just, oh, Goku happened to get this new transformation and then just overpowered his opponent. It's not like he doesn't really use battle tactics all that much.
Okay. I never even yeah,
Yeah.
never
So
even thought of
so that's kind of my problem is like Goku wasn't a complete idiot. He understood battle strategy in Dragon Ball Z. But in Super, he's just like, yeah, I just want to fight the strongest person. Ha ha
that. I guess yeah, I guess that's what he is like.
ha. Mm-hmm.
He just wants to fight the strongest person.
Yep.
Like he also is very willing to like risk everybody's life just to fight someone stronger,
Yep.
which he was never like.
In Z, yeah, I know. He
Yeah.
he in Z he wanted to save Earth. It wasn't, oh, I'm gonna fight this god of destruction and I don't care what happens to Earth.
Yeah.
So that is one of my complaints about Super. And also it's just like Super, like, I don't think there will ever be a moment that will be as hype as Namek arc when Goku becomes a Super Saiyan.
It's a really hard one to beat ever.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't think that's even possible to beat.
I don't think it is either. Like, people are
It's
like,
so old and iconic now.
it is. Well, and it's fun.
It's
It's funny because if you read some of the Dragon Ball fan base, like what they say, they're like, "Oh well, when Goku got Ultra Instinct, that was as hype as when he got Super Saiyan against Frieza." I'm like, no, it wasn't.
even in all of anime, it's going to be hard to beat.
It is. I mean, you have
But
Naruto's Baryon mode in that god awful series called Boruto. That
that's not a
was
hype moment.
it was. Oh,
It's nowhere near as high.
no, it's not as
Like
high.
I would say, Guy when he drops his weights from his legs is hype.
Oh yeah, that is pretty hype.
Uh, that's probably one of the more hype moments from Naruto, and that's very early on.
Mm-hmm.
When Ichigo uses his Bankai for the first time, that's hype as fuck.
Yep.
Um, One Piece doesn't have stupidly hype moments. It does, but it doesn't. And like the most hype moment in One Piece is actually a newer episode where he turns to Gear 5 for the first time.
Okay.
That seems to be more hype than any other thing he's done. And that's so new compared to a lot of other things. But it's going to be hard to beat Dragon Ball Z first Super Saiyan transformation because it's so iconic and old now.
It is.
And yeah, you'd have to beat that. You have to beat iconic and old. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I would say that Dragon Ball Z Goku's Super Saiyan transformation was definitely the most hype thing in anime probably ever.
Mm, it's definitely up there. I don't think ever, but it's definitely up there by a lot. Oh, my eyes.
I mean, Shield Hero Rage Shield was also pretty cool too. Have you ever watched the Shield Hero series?
Yes,
Okay.
I have. And I used to love it, and then I don't.
Yeah. I'll be done soon in terms of because the manga's done, so
Is the manga done?
I think so. I think the manga's done. The anime just has to catch up now.
Okay.
Inuyasha Tetsaiga. That's another hype moment. The first time he uses Wind Scar successfully.
I don't think I've watched it.
Oh, that one's a pretty hype moment too.
Inuyasha. No, I've never watched Inuyasha.
Oh, I liked Inuyasha. Uh, what hype moments were there in Full Metal Alchemist? I guess Rory Mustang finally getting his revenge on Envy. That was also kind of a,
Oh,
I
there's.
was gonna say that was also kind of a deranged moment.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
And Envy,
Uh,
it was funny. Envy is the only homunculus you maybe feel a tiny bit bad for at the end.
no, I felt bad for Greed.
Oh yeah,
No,
Greed.
not Greed. Is it Greed?
Oh,
Yeah, Greed, not Gluttony. I felt bad for Greed.
when he gets yanked out of Lean.
I liked Greed
Greed
because
was
he's the
cool.
one that helps Edward.
Yeah, Greed was cool. Envy just like it's interesting to watch Envy's demise because Envy is one of the only ones that dies by its own hands because it refused to die at the hands of humans.
I would say in Attack of Titan, one of the hype moments would be Levi fighting the gorilla.
Oh yeah, that one's a really good one too. Um,
Oh, Hunter x Hunter actually can almost challenge Goku's transformation. Have you watched Hunter x Hunter?
I have only seen the first season.
Okay. Uh, like towards the very end of Hunter x Hunter, there's such a good fucking moment, and it is dark as fuck,
Okay,
but it's so goddamn hype.
nice.
But it's so goddamn dark, and it's to do with the main character.
Okay,
Yeah, it's insane how hype that one is. I forgot about that, but that's definitely up there because it's kind of like a transformation. But Hunter x Hunter doesn't have transformations,
yeah,
but this is yeah, there is a transformation in that, and when you've got an anime that doesn't have transformations, and someone transforms, that's hype as fuck.
yeah. I'm trying to think. The time I was reincarnated as a slime. Are there any hype moments of that?
Meh.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I could say it's not. I guess it is hype, but I don't think it's hype as fuck. Um, the shadows one, not We Lurk in the Shadows, but the other one.
Oh,
Oh God, I love it. Ah, I forgot what it is, but it's when he goes, "We, I am atomic."
yeah.
Ah, atomic.
Atomic.
What is that called?
Oh man, I can't remember.
I love that fucking season two.
I hope I'm not getting Alzheimer's. This has been coming. This has been a recurring thing. This has been
Oh
become
yeah,
a
same.
recurring thing of like me trying to remember something that I really enjoy, and then I'm like, what was it called again? um, what would be a Naruto hype moment? Actually, Sage Mode, I guess, was pretty cool.
When so Naruto fighting Pain,
Yeah, Naruto. Yeah, that's Sage Mode. So,
Madara beating the living shit out of the entire army.
yep.
That's fucking hype as balls. Um,
So,
anytime Itachi's on the fucking screen.
yeah, I was gonna say Sasuke and Itachi's duel especially was really hype.
Yeah. And as I said, the no, not Gon, Guy versus Gara.
Mm-hmm.
Garu? Whatever his fucking name is.
Oh, Rock Lee versus Kara, when he drops the weights. Yeah.
Yeah, Rock Lee.
Guy
That,
Guy versus Madara was really cool too, because like,
yes. But it's Madara.
yeah,
Like, having Madara on the screen is fucking hype as balls.
yep, he ore farms as much as Piccolo.
Yes. Uh,
You know, actually, there was one moment in Dragon Ball Z that was pretty good. Not not as hype as the original Super Saiyan transformation, but when Gohan became Super Saiyan 2 versus Cell, that one was pretty hype too.
Um, yeah. Oh, wait. I loved one of the hype moments in Dragon Ball Z I really liked was when Vegeta finally fights Goku for real Z when it becomes Majin Buu.
Oh yeah, that one was good too.
That's fucking awesome. He's like, I don't give a fuck about everybody dying.
Yeah. Well, and it was funny because
Oh, another good hype moment in One Piece is I don't know if you have watched it, but when the big guy just makes all of the One Piece crew just disappear.
oh no, I haven't seen that.
He's just click, 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 and they all just go pop, 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 pop. It's like before the um thing happens where there's a massive time skip.
Ah, gotcha.
Wait, Super Saiyan 4 became canon in Dragon Ball Daima.
Yes.
No, no.
I know. I know. I know. It's terrible.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, Guts versus the 100 Soldiers. Guts, almost everything on Berserk is hype as fuck.
that's true.
Jotaro versus Dio.
Mm-hmm.
That's hype as fuck. The last speech of Erwin in Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
But that's also when Levi fights the monkey guy.
Mm-hmm. What else? Oh, well, we could start talking about hype gaming moments because there are plenty of those. Um, anytime Dante and Virgil fight, essentially, is a hype moment.
Anytime Sephiroth is on the screen.
Anytime when Sephiroth shows up, hype moment.
Every time. Every time he's on the screen.
Um, I'm trying to think who. I like Kefka, but I don't know that he really inspires hype moments.
No, he doesn't.
Maybe Arwen.
Uh,
Arwen from 15.
Arden.
Arden, yeah, Arden from 15.
Nah,
No.
like Sephiroth has that aura to make everything fucking hype as fuck at all times.
He truly does. Did you ever watch Advent Children?
Oh yeah,
the
of course I did.
the moment when like it's teased the entire time that Sephiroth is coming back, but when he actually comes back, super hype moment.
Oh yeah. Um,
Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots, the final Solid versus Liquid Snake fight.
I wouldn't. I actually wouldn't know.
Oh, that one was like really cool. It was also because at the time of that final fight, you just assumed that Snake was dying afterwards. So you're like, this is Snake's last fight. Solid Snake's last fight.
I
And
don't
then
even know what I would say was hype moments in gaming because I don't finish gaming things very often.
hmm, uh
Um, and a lot of the hype moments in gaming are we probably not what
hmm,
done the same things.
hmm. Cthulhu in Terraria when you finally summon Cthulhu. That was pretty cool too.
Yeah, same. I've not played that.
Uh
Uh, Kingdom Hearts doesn't even have that many like fucking amazing hype moments.
That is false. It has one, and one only. And that is Sora and Riku versus Xemnas. The final laser show fight sequence. That is the most hype moment in Kingdom Hearts 2, and Kingdom Hearts will never top that ever again.
uh, yeah, I don't. For like, there's probably lots in say Demon Souls that's hype as fuck, but I've not played Demon Souls. And there's probably lots in
I would say
uh,
I would say Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring probably have the hype moments and not necessarily um Dark Souls 1 and 2 or even Demon Souls. Bloodborne
uh,
is Bloodborne is also just Bloodborne, and it has a plenty of hype moments because it's Bloodborne, you know. So
and like Neo probably has lots of really hype
oh,
moments.
Neo 2 has a really cool hype moment when you kill the final boss. That
Uh, Doom, all of Doom,
all of Doom, every single you
just
walk
all of Doom,
when you
all
start
of Doom, all the time is always hype.
start the game, title screen, hype.
Hype as fuck.
Loading screens, hype.
Yeah, just Doom. Doom is so fucking hype at all times.
It is, which is why it's amazing.
Ah, Doom's great. I don't
Fallout,
even like Doom, but it's fucking great.
um, Fallout 4. I guess the only hype moment there then would be if you side with the Institute and get to bring down the giant freaking dreadnought. That's pretty freaking cool.
Actually, yeah. Oh, Fallout New Vegas when you have the big fucking laser.
Yeah.
For the first time, that's hype as balls.
Yes.
That's amazing. I love that one.
Actually, I guess Fallout in general, when you actually get to use a fat boy, is pretty hype.
Yeah, using a fat boy's fun.
Oh, look,
Uh,
it's a ghoul, but I just found the gun that fires fat boys, so
yeah.
yeah.
Ah, shit. There's gate. There's some games where you just enter an area and it's like it just shows you the place and it's like that's cool as fuck.
Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn hype moment would probably be the first fight against the what's supposed to be the giant saber tooth machine. That one's pretty.
I see. I've never played Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh,
Not yet, anyway.
yeah, so that's pretty hype. Also, when you find stalkers for the first time, they're pretty cool. Um, Uncharted,
Uh,
Uncharted. When you actually successfully don't fall out of the plane, that's pretty cool too.
I would say the opening for Lara Croft,
Yeah.
like Tomb Raider, like the first Tomb Raider, the first time you like load up Tomb Raider and you fight those fucking Resident Evil 1
Yes,
when you enter the mansion. That's hype as fuck.
it is.
Or when you see the zombie for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of parts of Resident Evil is hype as balls. I can't really play it because it's so bad. It's so difficult to play now.
It is.
But a lot of that it's hype as balls.
Um, Silent Hill, your first ever encounter with Pyramid Head, hype as balls.
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of silent. Like there's so much hype moments in gaming, but at the same time, I don't know if I could put them up there hype. Like Final Fantasy has so many hype moments, but it's like, can any of them ever be just Sephiroth on the screen?
No. Um,
Like maybe final fights, like the final fight against Joker, not Joker,
Kefka.
Kefka.
Yeah,
That's hype.
that is hype. Um, Final Fantasy X, the real final fight, not the basic crap cinematic thing that you have to do at the end. Um,
Oh, the fight against your dad. Oh, that's
yes,
great.
yep.
That's so good. Um, yeah, like Final Fantasy 9 probably has one, but I forget. Like I really like Final Fantasy 9, but hype moments maybe not.
Final Fantasy VIII. Well, mm, no.
Nah, see, I don't like Final Fantasy 8, so
Well, I
Final
like seven.
Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis. You could Zack.
Yeah. Oh, actually, so there is one hype moment in Final Fantasy VIII, and it's the most pain in the ass moment that you have to do. So maybe it's just, maybe it's just because, when you get, is it Eden? I think it's Eden.
Yes.
When you get Eden and use Eden for the first time, that's pretty fucking hype. But that's it. Final Fantasy
Final
thir-
Fantasy
Final Fantasy
13.
13. When you're done with the game, that's the hype part.
Final Fantasy 15 actually has some really nice hype moments.
Okay, that's good.
15, not 16, 15.
Oh, Final
You've
Fantasy.
played 15. Every time he says, I've come up with a new recipe.
Yes.
That's hype.
That's
Every
hype.
time.
Final Fantasy 12. The most hype moment is probably Sid in the Tower of Pharos. That probably was.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that was hype. That's also just because Romulus, or whatever his name is, the former judge guy who left the Empire, um, is a badass.
Man, I've played so many games, and I'm like, what would I say is like an amazing moment in gaming history? And it's like, I don't know. I've played too many games.
Yeah. Stardew Valley, when you actually get the pairing that you want. Hype moment. Actually, no.
Uh,
Finding a void chicken egg. That's pretty cool.
yeah. Um, like Cyberpunk is not hype, but it's just looking at Cyberpunk is so fucking good.
Yeah. Um, the Witcher Griffin fight. Those are pretty cool.
What, the first time you see the Griffin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool. Elder Scrolls Skyrim. The first time you see Alduin, I guess.
Elder Scrolls Oblivion, leaving the no, when the Emperor dies.
Oh yeah, that's pretty hype.
I don't like Oblivion, but that was cool.
Morrowind, when you do the pirate DLC and find the fucking pirate ship in the cove. Yes.
Half-Life 1, when the machine goes boom.
Oh yes. On the same vein, oh jeez, what's that well-known game that at the end you basically kill a machine? Um, and it hasn't been re-released until recently.
Oh, I don't know.
I hate this. I hate forgetting things.
Yes.
I'll remember. Watch. I'll remember it the minute that we're done podcasting.
Yes. Like a lot of hype moments are in first person shooters, but I don't really play first person shooters.
Yeah. Oh, Nier Automata. Um, when you see the first big boss, that's pretty cool.
Chrono Trigger.
Oh yes,
Just Chrono Trigger.
just Chrono Trigger. That's it.
Nah, the I think the most hype moment is when you first get put back in time.
Yes.
Like that's fucking awesome. That's so hype.
Um, Golden Sun: The Lost Sage, which I don't expect you having played,
Nope.
but when you fight the three-headed dragon, that's really cool too.
I have no mouth and I must scream. The first time Am speaks
Oh yeah.
when he's like, "You humans, I hate you all."
Um, oh, No More Heroes. Literally any of the ending parts of the fights. Have you seen any of the kills on No More Heroes?
No.
Oh, they're so brutal. It's amazing. Oh, Borderlands 1, when you first get the access to vehicles. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah. I'm sure Borderlands 2 has some good moments, good hype moments. Borderlands is a good one.
It is a good one. I will tell you my personal hype moment. Playing Battleborn the last day that it was going to have online services and completing the campaign. I can say I've completed a campaign that no one can play now.
Yeah. I I finished all the MXM mini games
Oh yeah. MXM.
and all the MXM things, so
It it's fun talking to Snuggy about MXM because now he's like in this weird thing where he's like, "No, MXM was a bad game." And I'm like, "Why are you lying to yourself, Snuggy?" And he's like, "It was a bad game. That's why they've never remade it." I'm like, "But Snuggy, you loved MXM." He's like, "I never loved MXM." And I'm like, "You liar."
right now he's kind of fed up with games, I think, in
Yeah,
general.
he is. That's why he's retiring.
Like he keeps going on about like ARPGs and Path of Exile and stuff, and he's like, I don't really care about Path of Exile. Have I just gotten so old that I don't really care about games in general? I'm like, I don't know, probably.
Maybe. I don't know. All right. Well, the missus is home, and we probably should wrap up because we've been at this for a while.
We have.
But we will be back next week. I guess we should go ahead and do our due diligence and watch Last of Us episode 5. I guess.
I guess
I
we
mean,
probably should.
I was gonna say we started it. If we hadn't started it, I would say we could skip it, but we started it, so we should
Then we
finish it.
could, but I would make us watch Fallout,
Season
and
2.
I'm already watching Fallout.
I was gonna say season 2. I could do. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that I'm gonna have. I haven't watched season 2 yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have the same uh opinion of it, where I loved Walton Goggins' character and I hated pretty much the rest of it.
Oh yeah, I love Walton Goggin. The main character's really good.
Yeah, but yeah. We'll see you guys next week, and we'll talk about Last of Us season 2, episode 5, which we were meant to do a long time ago, and we just got busy.